our website, WSLS.com, and check those locations out. And we're going to be out there too.
We will. We hope to see you out there later today.
A big U.S. mall operator says Amazon has plans to open hundreds of bookstores. In November, Amazon opened a bookstore in Seattle. And now the CEO of mall operator General Growth Properties says Amazon's goal is to open up 400 bookstores.
More physical storefronts would be a major reversal for the company.
All those little details.
Right.
You just
have fun. Yeah, be in the moment. Well, Super Bowl 50, it is almost here, and this year's big game is expected to make a lot of money. Shocker. As the most valuable sports event in the world, the NFL is expected to make at least $620 million for this year's game. Tickets are predicted to be the most expensive, and local hotels are jacking up prices 6 times the normal rate.
Of course.
CBS, the network carrying the game, expects to make $350 million just from ads. One group that doesn't get paid, the halftime performers. But the free gig turns into a 12-minute commercial as at least 118 million people tuned in last year.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll still get paid with all of their iTunes purchases and CD buys.
Oh, yeah.
I love the halftime performances. I feel like they've really found new ways to make them exciting with the floor that moves and the, you know, like,
cool. All the people out there.
Right.
Yeah.
I just...
In her name.
One of the Virginia Tech students facing charges in the stabbing death of 13-year-old Nicole Lovell will be in court today for a bond hearing. Court documents show attorneys for Natalie Keepers filed paperwork to request bond. The 19-year-old is charged with accessory before the fact to first-degree murder and improper disposal of a body. David Eisenhower is charged with first-degree murder. Both are being held without bond.
There's been a lot of talk about...
We're hearing from a Virginia woman with a rare virus. The first confirmed Zika case happened in Virginia in Rockingham County. Longtime missionary Heather Baker said she knew something was wrong starting in late November. She returned from a trip to Guatemala, her 4th trip in the past year and a half.
It began with just a swollen lymph node, which definitely tipped me off that something was coming, and then progressed to some body aches and a really weird rash and joint pain.
She was tested for other illnesses, but those results came back negative. Baker says the past few weeks have been about managing her symptoms and learning more about the virus. The mother of 3 likely contracted Zika in Central America, but plans to return to continue her missionary work when she gets better.
And this
Let's 10 Cares food drive. It begins today. Hunger is an issue many families in Southwest Virginia face.
You can help your neighbors in need today by stopping by one of 5 Kroger stores across Southwest Virginia and making a donation to Feeding America Southwest Virginia.
WSLS 10's Rachel Lucas joins us live from the Bonsack Kroger. Rachel, they're making it really easy to donate today.
Absolutely.
Going to be out there at these stores to greet you later today.
Yeah, we'll be all over Southwest Virginia.
We certainly will.
This is fun. We had fun doing this last year.
We really did. Got to meet a lot of great people.
And Christina, the weather forecast is looking pretty good for today, too. We don't have to deal with all of that rain we had yesterday.
Right. No rain to worry about today. We just have
WSLS 10.
This is always such a great event. You see so many people give, especially at the register, already there. Just throw that extra can in and really make a difference for people in our own community struggling with hunger.
And every little bit adds up. So if you can give just a little, that's great. If you can give a lot, that's great as well.
Well, you may be thinking about plans for spring break, but you have to book now if you want to find good deals for travel, especially if you're flying. Spring break isn't just for college students. It's a chance for families to spend quality time together on vacation. Experts recommend booking hotels early, and if a better deal comes along, you have 24 hours to cancel your original reservation. Another way to save money, avoid traveling during spring break and instead vacation earlier or later. Popular destinations include Mexico, the Bahamas, and Florida.
Spring break. If only we still got those.
It's called vacation.
Yes. But I'm not taking vacation in March. Still can be too cold in there, you know?
Just go south.
That's true. Then there's all those college kids running around. Amtrak, extending and expanding. Go out for dinner.
I know, but you still have, it's just like your house. You got to clean it eventually, right?
Yes.
You're talking to the guy that doesn't
true.
clean, apparently.
Oh, I clean, but I just don't like it.
Well, Super Bowl 50, it is almost here, and this year's big game is expected to make a lot of money. No surprise there, right?
No.
As the most valuable sports event in the world, the NFL is expected to make at least $620 million for this year's game. Tickets predicted to be the most expensive yet, and local hotels jacking up prices 6 times the normal rate. One group that doesn't get paid, the halftime performers. But the free gig turns into a really long commercial as at least 118 million people tuned in last year.
I didn't realize that the halftime performers didn't get paid.
I don't think I knew that either, but I guess it makes sense. It's, you know, a trade.
Most of them, too, are such big stars. It's not like they're
It's
working
just
to earn a
probably an
buck.
honor
Right.
to get asked to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
That makes sense why they always play the new stuff, because they want you to buy the new
Go
song.
buy the album.
Right.
Well, we're in Nicole's name.
One of the Virginia Tech students facing charges in the stabbing death of 13-year-old Nicole Lovell will be in court today for a bond hearing. Court documents show attorneys for Natalie Keepers filed paperwork to request bond. The 19-year-old is charged with accessory before the fact to first-degree murder and improper disposal of a body. David Eisenhower is charged with first-degree murder. Both are being held without bond.
There's been a lot of talk. Case was reported in Texas.
New this morning, we're hearing from the Virginia woman who contracted the rare Zika virus. The first confirmed case happened in Rockingham County. Longtime missionary Heather Baker said she knew something was wrong starting in late November. She returned from a trip to Guatemala, her 4th trip in the past year and a half.
It began with just a swollen lymph node, which
Just been right on. Saturday and Sunday, 2 best days on the board.
We'll
take
take
it.
it. Yeah, especially because 2 weekends ago we had that huge snowstorm.
Yes.
So we're due
Yeah.
for some good weekends.
Yes,
Right.
we are.
That was a fun weekend, just in a different way.
Erin has a look at our time saver traffic this morning.
Good morning. We have been keeping an eye